What feels like a special occasion here in Nuremberg. Rising. What feels like a special occasion here in Nuremberg. Germany against Austria in World Cup qualifying. Neighbouring rivals with a golf in class between them. The side ranked third in the world against the side ranked 22nd in front. A mini derby with major implications. Germany welcome Austria to the Max Morlock Stadion as the road to Brazil 20. Nice touch from Meneli Brunthaler. Looked to feed the ball into Eileen Campbell and so close to pulling it off as well. Jule Brandt taking on Barbara Dunstan. Gwyn floats it in. It's attacked well by Rebecca Knark, but a glancing, whose title defence with Gotham FC began last month. Jule Brandt round the corner. Nusken looks to return the pass, and Brandt stretching to get the touch. Just lost her balance at the vital moment, and D'Angelo does Dunst no favours in pinging the ball out to her. Wolfsburg when they had Stine Johannes sent off. And Yomi pointed to where she wanted the ball and got it. And Yomi in behind, but sends it into the side netting. That first real glance of goal for either side against Shashing, who now finds Brunthaler, and now the space is there. If the pass is on, but this time Campbell is offside, and the flag is up early. But they're technically meant to let it play, but Jule Brandt taking on D'Angelo. Short of options, she's got Gwyn behind her, but she had two for company in the end. Pressure on Marielle El Sharif. As Brandt floats it in, and Knark is there! Saved by Sharif! And is it turned over the line? It is! The Austria keeper did everything she could to keep the ball at bay. But Nicola Yomi got the decisive touch. And while there is concern for El Sharif, celebrations for Germany. The hosts have broken the deadlock. It was scrappy. Taking the approach of taking a step back since the opener, but that's a lovely ball from Mingen to find Daumann. Right to challenge well into Daumann. Goes for goal, but doesn't catch it well. She has been in fine form, especially since the turn of the year. Chance for Austria to get the ball in the box. Needs someone on the end of it, but the person on the end of it is... And instead it looks like Slovenia might be the surprise package in the group as Nusken, oh, lovely run. Nusken cut back to Enderman. Shot blocked. Oh, and then a clattering challenge. The good news is that neither leg was planted. Jule Brandt with the free kick. Headed clear by Hanshaw. Daumann. Enderman. Ooh, nice turn of pace and taken out by Gutmann. No. Chance to get a bit of ice on that shoulder, maybe wrap it up. Meanwhile, that's a lovely ball in behind for Austria, and Eileen Campbell was so... Part to say on the historic news. That's a lovely ball to Franziska Kett. Kett! Sends the effort wide. Germany are having to be very, very patient when it comes to carving out goal-scoring opportunities. But when the patience pays off... Kett, oh, lovely move to get to the byline. Oh, what a killer cross! And no one's there to provide the touch. Vamsa keeping it alive. Brandt, cut back, and Yomi shot blocked, and this time scrambled clear by Austria. Vamsa now, chance to cross. Lofts it in and to Campbell. Now they've got numbers going forward here in Red Austria. D'Angelo has a lot of space to work with. And they're lining up in the middle for the cross, but it's too punch on the ball, and now Anyomi can burst free. Dunst having a tug. Let's go. Brandt is free to the left. Eula Brandt to make it 2-0 on the stroke of half-time. And El Sharif with a magnificent save to deny Eula Brandt and prevent Germany doubling their advantage. And Austria, Vamsa gets it. Vamsa wants the shot. Vamsa gets the shot off, but it's always rising. A little power play to underline their dominance, but oh gods. Dauman's free kick now. Anyomi attacks and should have got there. Vamsa didn't pull the trigger. Zentz does, but it's a tame effort that is very... Eileen Campbell, the break is on with Brunthala alongside her. Campbell to Brunthala. Melanie Brunthala! Well, Austria do get their first shot of the game before half-time. But it's an effort that does not test Anne-Katrin Berger, and that's ultimately the chance that they've been waiting for. Brand's delivery, El Sharif doesn't get there. Zentz on the half volley. Can't keep it down. Pushed their opponents outside their comfort zone, and I'm not sure Austria have done that enough tonight. But maybe now Campbell with the flick on. Brunthala, still Brunthala. Gutmann's there, Zara Gutmann deflected and wide. Oh. A hairy moment at the back for Germany. And Katrin Berger wasn't quite convinced of her angles after the deflected effort. Touched on to Daumann. Now with Eula Brandt. Twist and a turn from Eula Brandt. Lovely cross. And an Enderman is there! Germany's wing play doubles their advantage. And Vivian Enderman, fresh from announcing her move to Liverpool, makes it 2-0 to Germany. In the absence of Clara Bühl, Vivian Enderman has found her goal-scoring touch for the German national team. At its best in the north of Bavaria today, that there might have been a few people tempted into getting last-minute tickets. And now maybe a chance to see Brand make it through. Kett goes past Gutmann and is bundled over. She did prove the distraction for Eula Brandt. Otherwise, we would have maybe seen Enderman and Brandt combine for another goal. National team debut. She was the only possible debutante tonight, and she's going to get her chance. But will it be 2-0 Germany or 3 when she comes on? Because Epton attracts, but now Nusken finds Vamsa. Gets the cross in, and Daumann, oh! Threw a boot at it, but couldn't get a stud on it. Well, she might just have been onside. It was tight. That's a glorious chosen to come into the game instead of others, as now Cerci up against 2. Mühlhaus wins the header. It's going to come to Anyomi, to Mühlhaus. And it's free for Vamsa. They're still knocking on the door. Anyomi, Cerci. Of the opening goal scored by Germany. So many blocks on the ball. Headers that didn't quite have enough power on them to scare. Oh, good corner, it's a third. Eula Brandt. This second half has been all about her deliveries. She sets up Enderman for the second. And the third now headed home by Sjoeke Nusken. And Germany, 3 goals to the good. On a night they're looking to make it 3-1 from 3 in no goals conceded. A troubling return as Stadion and pace to burn. Cerci to her left. Zentz providing backup as well. Anyomi goes it alone. And that might not have been the right decision in the end from Nicole Agnomi, but having opened the scoring in the 17th minute, the most recent addition down under, saw them knocked out in the group stages for the first time ever. Last 2 chances for Germany when the tie was still at 0-0. Now Mühlhaus to Jule Brandt. It's 4-0 Germany. Christian Vuk's side are running riot once again in World Cup qualifying. They're set to make it 3 wins from 3. That's now 13 goals scored, none conceded, for a side with a point to prove on the World Cup stage. From Jule Brandt and company as she gets her second goal in qualifying, adding to her earlier assist. But here come Austria, an act of defiance, and they get one. It's the first goal Germany have conceded in qualifying. It's the first goal Austria have scored in qualifying. And while it will be nothing more than a consolation effort, that is just rewards for Austria's performance tonight. Chiara D'Angelo decided to be a target for the cross, but it doesn't reach her. Nusken recycles it back out wide to Wamser. Plenty of white shirts to aim for in the middle. Schuler is one of them, but the glancing header goes wide. Knocked out by her former team in the... Mühlhaus, space out wide. Feeds the run of Wamser. Early ball in, deflected. Chetri attacks. Germany were able to find ways to punish. And they might find another. Lea Schuler! Oh, yes! 5-1. A clinical finish from one of the most clinical German strikers around. Germany are free scoring in World Cup qualifying. And once they found their groove in this second half, there really was no stopping them. Germany preserved their perfect record in World Cup qualifying.